Namaste, my good friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and I help people navigate through their ascension or their awakening process. And this video is going to talk about if you find that you're triggering people, meaning you're getting a rise out of other people, pissing them off essentially, just by being yourself, saying what you, expressing yourself in a full, clean way. Why are people hating you, maybe lashing out at you, maybe not wanting to be your friend anymore, maybe, ostracizing you? Why is that? Well, firstly, I'm going to say that it's a very positive sign. It's a good thing. It's to be expected. And that's all. There's no secondly. I'm not going to help you deal with that. I'm not going to help you stop doing that because it's a good sign. And that's what this video is about. Telling you why. Why would it be a good sign to be upsetting people? I'm just going to give you an example. And I'm sure you can all relate. Have you ever read something or I remember there was this one YouTube person I watched. His name is Elliot Hulse. I think I just mentioned him in a recent video. And his very first video, I did not like him. I thought he was cocky and arrogant and just kind of a meathead. He triggered me. He exuded such confidence in this video that it made me feel insecure. It made me feel small inside. Therefore, I didn't like him. And if I was like in a more of a face-to-face setting, I might have reacted and said, "Oh, this guy's stupid. He's just a," But I found myself seeing his videos again, and then I was like, wow, actually, you know what? He's a good guy. I do like him. In fact, I'm learning a lot from him. It's that initial, he triggered me. His zest, his confidence, his aura made me feel small. Again, it was no ability to really react, so I didn't react, but there was an internal reaction. But ultimately, it led me to it shed light. Essentially, it shed light on my own insecurities, my own shortcomings, my own inadequacies, by him being such a shining example of someone who's just being themselves, love him or hate him. And that's what you're going to probably find you're going to be doing to other people a lot. Maybe more noticeably in your everyday real life. There's the ability, your awakening just going to keep stripping away your insecurity, your anxiety, your doubt, your misaligned beliefs. And you're going to find yourself starting to communicate more from the perspective, the unfiltered perspective of your highest self, your soul, true, core self. You'll start living from that place. And that's perceived, again, just like this charismatic Elliot Hulse guy is, as confidence, as grace, and that's going to inevitably trigger other people's insecurity. It's gonna give them an inevitable contrast of how they're operating, where they're proceeding from versus you. And it's to be expected. It's transformative because you're essentially shedding light. You're highlighting, again, areas that if people were to, even though they might be triggered initially, you might piss them off initially, most of them, you're like planting seeds without even really casting any actual seeds. Because they might go home and be thinking about how much they don't like you. But oftentimes, when given enough time, people come to their senses and they might realize, might dawn on them that, wow, I don't like that girl or guy because he made me feel insecure. He made me feel inadequate. He made me feel ugly or whatever. And that's ultimately, what does that lead to? That eventually will lead to maybe some positive action. People starting to emulate you and mimic you and try to learn and grow from you. And now some people won't do that. Some people will just continue stuck in their egoic defense mechanism and learn nothing from you. But that's not your fault. You're still casting the seeds, you're still shedding your light, and you're giving them at least an opportunity. Rather, what's the other option? They just continue to live completely unconscious of aspects of their own consciousness that could be resolved and therefore lead to a better life. You're giving them the chance at least. And if you don't find yourself doing this in the beginning, that's okay. It's because you're probably still going through your own stuff. Maybe other people are triggering the crap out of you. That's okay. Learn from it. Grow from it. Shed your snake skin. And eventually that light is going to be so bright, they're going to be pissing everybody off. You're going to walk into a room and people are going to give you the shittiest, dirtiest, nastiest looks. And you're not going to say a word. Your energy is going to piss people off and trigger them. But that's a good thing. You're actually helping. You're not doing anyone any favors by dimming your light, by reducing the way you wish to express yourself because you fear it might make someone uncomfortable. Make them uncomfortable. Be yourself. Shine your light, and that's how you can transform people. So I just want to make the quick video, talk about that. I know a lot of you guys are triggering people, thinking maybe you're doing something wrong, but again, from my perspective, that's a very valuable thing you're offering people by bothering them and upsetting them and razzling and rattling them up. You're shaking them up. You're shaking up their ego structure, which is keeping them miserable. And that's a good thing. Talk to you next time. Peace.